Dave Abrams. Happy Friday the 13th.
Wow. Woo. And I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. In this episode, we'll tell you how to help Lakeshore girls play ball this summer, and we'll meet the mayor of Shadyside. But first, making headlines this week. The budget process is marching on, and it's not too late for you to get involved. The County Council will continue its deliberations on Monday, May 16th, and we'll have the meeting live online starting at 2 p.m. Then at 7 p.m., we'll broadcast on a public hearing on the property tax rate for fiscal year 2017. If you want to learn more about the budget, there are several ways that you can do that. If you want to dig deep into the details, just go to aacounty.org and click on the Budget Spotlight. Do you want to watch the county executive's presentation? We've got that for you on YouTube and the Arundel TV Facebook page, as well as short clips of budget highlights. The County Council is tentatively scheduled to finalize the budget at a meeting on June 15th. Money, money, money.
Got all that? Yeah.
Money.
You know, there's so many ways you can find out about the budget.
Hey, it's so easy,
We're on
technology-wise
YouTube,
here.
we're tweeting, we got video, we got pictures,
We've really
we got
advanced.
stuff everywhere.
We must have a really good social media guy.
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
We must have a good social media guy.
Whoever that guy is, pat him on the back.
Or a girl, guy or a girl. I don't
Or a
know.
girl.
I don't know. Well, we all love a little friendly rivalry among neighbors, right, Kristin?
I fight with my neighbors all the time, Dave.
There you go.
All right.
Over parking pads. Yep.
So many things.
Well, this week, officials from Prince George's County and Anne Arundel County met at Davidsonville Park.
Yeah,
for a
Davidsonville.
Good old Tug-O-War. County Executive Steve Shue and County Executive Rashawn Baker took the opportunity for a little trash talk as well. Take a look.
So the bet is if I lose, which we will not, we will bring. That probably means I'm going to lose,
Smack.
right? Jerry's crab bombs. We will deliver.
Or G&H crab cakes. Excuse me, G&M crab cakes, best in the business.
That's right. So there you go. This
right.
is it.
Good luck.
All right. My wife loves crab cakes, so I'm pulling hard.
We love crab bombs too, so we'll be enjoying them. But we'll let you know about the crab cakes some other time.
The winner of the best 2 out of 3 contest was, of course,
Anne Arundel County.
And there was some rain just to keep the contest interesting, and there may have been a few ringers from each side as well.
Oh, really?
And we have to give a shout out, of course, to Corporal Ron Gamble, who was our ringer, otherwise known as a really big dude who was able to basically pull
He was Anne
23
Arundel's Hulk.
people or whatever it was.
He Hulk smashed.
He did a great job. Thank you, Corporal Gamble. You were very helpful. Now, this was part of our Healthy Anne Arundel program, and everyone had a great time. Prince George's County refuses to give in, though. They have to deliver crab bombs from Jerry's Seafood in Lanham, as per a bet between the county executives.
Crab bombs.
But Kristin did not participate, so
no
no
one
crab bombs
told
for
me.
Kristin this time. And County Executive Baker has asked for a rematch, so you might have another chance. This one's going to be on the football field on their turf.
Wait, is this before they pay up?
No, it's both.
Okay,
we get
but
crab bombs.
they get the crab bombs, but they
and
want to
then
go
we play
again
them
on their
in
turf.
flag football in Prince George's County.
Nice.
We're going to beat them again.
All right.
That should be fun too. So we have to scour the county exec's office now looking for a quarterback.
Dave Abrams, all the way. I'll hold the camera.
I was going to ask you.
I'll hold the camera.
I was going to ask you, could you be our quarterback? No.
The only time I know how to quarterback is when I give too much change and get a quarterback.
Wow, that's a good one. My God, I didn't even see that coming. Maybe nose tackle?
I mean, I played basketball. I could probably do
Really?
that.
Really? What position did you play in basketball?
Power forward.
Of course.
I got the power.
Because you could dunk it and bang with the big boys inside, but you could also hit the 3 from outside.
Right.
Wow. I didn't even know that,
Ringer.
Kristin. Interesting. Well, if you have any ideas for a quarterback, I don't think I'm the guy. But,
There's a Rich Bowen in the recycling division.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a tall guy, too.
He's tall.
Interesting.
Might be good.
All right. Let's
check
remember
that out.
that.
Well, if you're looking for some fun this weekend, we want to tell you about 2 great events that are happening tomorrow, and I'm probably going to add a third. Saturday, May 14th. First is the annual Shred-O-Rama event hosted by the police department, where you can safely dispose.
Shred-It!
You can safely dispose of your old documents, including bills, honey-do lists, and who loves to shred those honey-do lists?
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to shred.
Yeah, and your high school term papers at 4 locations in the county. Just stop by any of these locations between 9 a.m. and noon. Brooklyn Park Middle School.
Yes.
Police headquarters in Millersville.
Got it.
The Giant at Ogenton Shopping Center.
Yes.
And the Food Lion in Edgewater.
Yes.
And make sure you're paying attention to those locations because they have changed from previous years. Do a little spring cleaning and prevent identity theft. Now, we also recommend taking your papers to police headquarters in Millersville because another event over there, and it has 2 of my favorite things, animals and choppers.
Sweet.
Get in the chopper.
Sweet.
Animal Control is hosting its Cruisin' for Critters motorcycle show and adoption event from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can meet adoptable dogs, cats, and other animals, show off your bike or check out others, take in some live music, and even see a canine demonstration. You can't have a police dog, Dave. I'm sorry. You always ask. You've got Yoshi. He needs your attention.
That's true. I think Yoshi would like to have a canine companion
I might.
with formal training.
And I did say 3 events, right?
That's right.
The third event is Household Hazardous Waste Day, which will be at the Deal Recycling
I did not
Center.
think that's where you were going to go with that.
No?
No.
Do you think it was going to be a shameless plug?
Well, you know, it's also the Bay Paddle.
Oh,
is also
4 events.
lots of
But
events.
first, you can take your household hazardous material to the Deal Recycling Center between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. It's an excellent way to get rid of things like asbestos or fluorescent light bulbs.
That's what I want to do on my Saturday
That's
morning.
what you want to do after you shred your papers. It's one-stop shop here in Anne Arundel County. You can take a nice little tour.
And you know, when we're going to take a quick break, when we come back, we will talk to Mohan Grover, the unofficial mayor of Shadyside, but we're also going to tell you about yet another event this weekend.
Bay Paddle.
But you're going to have to wait. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, and we'll be right back.
Fancy pants peanut butter?
A big screen television.
You haven't even brought a sofa yet.
A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles. What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers.
Feed the pig.
Welcome back. Joining us in the studio this week, we have a very special guest. It's our honor to have with us the mayor of Shadyside, Mr. Mohan Grover. Mohan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Very good. Now
Thank
talk
you.
to us about the title Mayor of Shadyside. How did this come about?
Did you win an election?
Did you win a pageant?
It's not an appointed position or a elected position. It's just how people, after a few years of moving there in 1974, started to say the word, and then it spread out. And then finally in 1999, they had a roast and toast function on May the 1st, 1999, and roasting and toasting Mohan Grover, the mayor of Shadyside.
Mayor
So I
of
was very
Shadyside.
humbled, and when those things happen, you don't tell everybody why you called me mayor or something, or don't ask that. I kind of humbly accepted the title.
It's good to be mayor.
It's well deserved.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Mohan is not gonna. He is a humble guy. He's not gonna say it, but the reason why he earned that title is because he's involved in everything in Shadyside. If you ever go to a community event, any kind of event in Shadyside, Mohan is there, and he's usually doing all the heavy lifting to get it organized and raise money and all kinds of charity events and
Doing
things
the
like
mayor stuff.
that. Exactly what a mayor would do.
Exactly what a mayor would do.
Thank you.
Now, how long have you been living in Shady Side? Why did you move there in the first place?
We moved to Shady Side because part of it was business. The store Reynolds was for sale, and we bought it. And after living there a few months, when I used to live in Silver Spring, and one day it took me 2 hours to get there in the morning, I said, this is about time to move here.
Time to
You
move.
can't work 12, 13 hours a day and travel
No.
travel 2 or 3 hours.
Do you
No.
remember what year this was? When
1974.
1970.
So hold on.
January the 10th, that's when we took over the store.
But you don't. We're missing something here because the store becomes available in 1974. You live in Silver Spring. Was it listed in the paper or something? Or I mean, how did?
Actually, my brother, younger brother, who was also looking for business, he came around and told me that this place was for sale, and then we went and checked it out and decided to buy it.
Did it help any that it was on the water or near the water?
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Nice, quiet community, very serene, you know.
So we're settling a decades-long conversation about this place today. It's not Reno's, it's Reynolds.
Sure, it's Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Correct pronunciation is Reynolds with 2 N's.
And what kinds of things do we find at Reynolds?
We are basically one-stop shop. We have groceries, beer, wine, liquor, fresh meats and produce. We have a full-time butcher who's been there longer than I have been there.
Oh.
I've been there only 42 years.
You're the young guy.
You're the
He's been there longer than I. His name is Cordell Salisbury, and he's known very well in the community.
Absolutely.
assistant mayor.
Now, why didn't you name the store Grover's?
I didn't want to change that. A lot of people have asked me, and I said, well, this has been there, and why should I change the name?
So the store goes back.
1954 was
wow.
the previous owner.
Oh, okay.
And the owner before him was Ralph Reynolds. That's where the name came from, Ralph
Reynolds.
Reynolds. So the previous owner, Abe Krisoff, he bought it from him, that'd be 74, so 50, 54, 55, something like that. He bought it from there, and he kept the name for 18 years, and then he sold to me and my brother, 1974, and we kept the same name.
I didn't realize it'd been there that long.
Hopefully another 50 years.
Yeah.
Been there 42 years now.
Well, we were talking off camera. One thing that has always stood out to me about Shady Side, besides the fact that it's a beautiful place and like you said, it's such a quiet,
Serene.
like so much serene, like so many places in Anne Arundel County. It started out as sort of a vacation, beach cottage type town.
Yes.
And has evolved over time. But I was always struck whenever we had an event down there, how diverse the community is and how tight-knit everyone is. You don't see the sort of divisions that you see other places. What do you attribute that to?
Part of it is because a lot of those families been there for years. They know each other as Scotty or Buddy or anything like that, rather than he's white and I'm black or anything like that. They have worked together. Those families been there for years, and those houses, which have become homes, have been lived there for a while with the same people.
And originally it was maybe a lot of vacationers and then a lot of watermen, right? Those two communities.
Watermen we still have,
Of course.
and since we are close to the water, and there's a lot of those people, that's the only living arrangement they have. But they do know when the crabbing and other season goes out, they can do other things to make a living.
Well, something that you always have your name tagged with, there's so much philanthropic effort that comes out of Shadyside for those who are in need. We talked about Shadyside, Ohio, and Flint, Michigan. Can you talk a bit about the efforts that you help lead in those two?
In Shadyside, Ohio, I don't remember how many years it's been there, but we seen a small town with name Shadyside got devastated in a few seconds. Water came in up from the mountains and destroyed. It's like this house is sitting tight and the one next to it is gone, swiped. Within a few seconds, the whole town was wiped. So we got together with a few people and I put a small jar in there. Our jar's been very famous for little efforts of service to the community. And then at that time it was Smith Building Supply. He gave us some building material and couple trucks and drivers. We took that. We collected some furniture, clothing, water, money, and got some food from some places too, and it was televised. That was very
That's
touching,
amazing.
very touching, and we
From one Shadyside
liked
to
it.
another.
It's a great
And then
thing.
more recently, Flint,
more
Michigan.
recently for Flint, Michigan, our Reverend from St. Matthew's Church, Reverend Roberta Matthews, she got involved with this younger group in Annapolis, and we geared up some plan, and they collected some cases of water, and with Christopher's owner, Dean, and we put together, we sent out 510 cases of water.
510 cases.
That's great.
510 from us, and that group here, I'm at a loss at this time to know the name of the group. They collected another 300-400 cases, so actually I think we took about 900 some cases.
That's great.
I'll be sending you some email as I get it from them, so you can
Okay.
post those pictures.
Well, we need to make sure people know, Kristin, if you haven't been to Shadyside,
Go.
the weather is getting to the point where it's the perfect time to go. Go down, check out Discovery Village.
Stop by Renos.
Stop by Renos and say hello to Mohan.
Yep.
And I'm sure you have some suggestions. You're a good tour guide. If anyone's coming down to visit, you can tell them where to go. And
Well, we have Discovery Village, also Captain Avery Museum.
Yep.
And this weekend we have an open house at our
Oh, and the community center as well is a beautiful.
Right.
Oh, yes,
That-
the Cedarhurst Community Center
Yes.
is very good. Also, our community center, which used to be called Kiwanis Club, handles all those events. And sometimes for good worthy causes, they let us use it for free. The Boy Scouts.
That's the one on the water, on the raised up one, right?
No, that's Cedarhurst Community
That's
Hall.
Cedarhurst.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this Kiwanis Club previously called as, so it's called Shadyside Community Center now.
Right.
And we host Boy Scouts and other events that they don't charge us.
Well, lots
And
going on.
incidentally, this weekend on 14th, Saturday, we have Shrimp Feast going on there for
I
about
love shrimp.
$25.
Very good.
Ooh.
Lots going on at Shadyside. Make sure you get down there and check it out. Thank you so much for coming on our show,
Oh, thank you
Mayor
for the invite.
Grover, for being here today, sharing some tidbits about Shadyside I didn't know about, you didn't know
No.
about,
Thank you.
and also for all of your philanthropic efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back with more Week in Review right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back. Now, Dave, what is one of the best summer sports for young girls to play?
Softball?
Bingo!
Bingo!
The Lakeshore Athletic Association has both, and Sara Gannon has more. Sarah?
Thanks, Kristin and Dave. Today I'm here at Botkin Park, and we are going to talk with the Lakeshore Athletic Association softball, and softball is underway right now in the season. Brian, can you tell me a little bit about the Lakeshore Athletic softball?
Yes, it's a nonprofit organization, all volunteer based. Nobody gets paid. It's we have about 250 girls that play currently right now, anywhere from T-ball to 19U. It's all rec. You know, everybody makes the team. There's no tryouts, and you know, it's a good way to get the girls, you know, involved and with the sport and really learn to love the game.
Very good. I understand that you have an event that's coming up, a big fundraiser. Can you tell me when that is and how you can get tickets?
Sure. It is May 20th at the Columbian Center in Severna Park, 335 Ritchie Highway. Tickets are $20 each, and you can get them at the door. Okay. On the night of the event, doors open at 6, and the event starts at 7.
And everyone needs a ticket?
Everyone does need a ticket to play, to get in the door, yes.
To get in the door. And I believe that you are having silent auctions, and donations are welcome also. And the designer purses and jewelry, as you see, there's many varieties actually that you can win. Brian, can you also tell me how you can get tickets other than at the door?
You can email us at Lakeshore LSAA softball at AOL.com, or like Selena said, they'll be available at the door, or you can find us on our Facebook page. I believe that's LSAA Girls Softball.
Yeah, or check out Lakeshore Athletic Association on Facebook too. That might be another key. I definitely appreciate your time with me today, and back to you in the studio, and play ball.
Thanks, Sarah. Now get out there and support all of your local youth sports leagues, folks. Bingo!
B42.
What was that fourth event? Bingo!
So we have to do a little programming note here that my friend Kristin here will not be with us next week. Why is that, Kristin?
Someone at this news desk might be going to Florida for a little R&R.
Sweet! And you're going to...
Are you mad at me?
A little bit. I'm a little, number one, I wasn't included.
I'm sorry.
But if I went with you, who would host the show? There would be no show.
Oh, no. There are so many wonderful substitutes that we could have on the show next week, and I can't wait to see which one you'll pick.
We're going to have a battle to the death for the 6 people.
It could be a tug-of-war.
To stand in for you next week.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be something very elaborate, very
like
dangerous, and very messy.
Hunger Games, but with burritos.
Yes.
Got it.
So what are you doing and where are you going in Florida? In case anyone out there is trying to track you and locate you down.
If I may, I'm a ninja. We are going to Treasure Island, which I've never been to. Treasure Island before?
Treasure Island?
The only place I've been on the west side of the Gulf has been, where the Gulf has been Sanibel. So this is cool. I'll be in a new location. And then we're also extending our trip and going to a place that I hold very near and dear to my heart, a little place called Key West.
Sweet, love Key West.
Key West, yeah.
So are you a Hemingway buff? Are you gonna,
I want to go check out the Hemingway house. Yes. Yeah. There's a couple forts I would like to see at Key West. Of course, get that slice of key lime pie. Watch the sunset in, I forget what it's called, something square, Mallory Square. Mm-hmm. And I want to rent some bikes. Do a tour
Mopeds.
No, I want to do bike.
No, everybody does mopeds there.
No.
Do like the locals do.
I can't. We're all about healthy Anne Arundel here. I gotta do my own energy, not let the moped do it for me.
Are you implying that you would crash the moped?
I might crash the No idea what I'm doing. No idea.
You can't be trusted on a moped?
I cannot be trusted. But
well, that should be nice.
I will miss you next week.
Oh, I'm so sure.
I will miss you.
Are you gonna
so
send
much.
us a postcard?
Sure, I will send a postcard.
Okay, and are you gonna come back?
Maybe.
Okay, because we need you on the show.
Yeah, well, I mean, I need to get out of here. We're on our, 19th straight day of rain, so I need a little sun.
So maybe, I'm not gonna wish this on you, but wouldn't that be weird if you flew down there and the rain followed you?
Stop it! I'm not Eeyore.
And all of a sudden we're like hanging out and it's nice and sunny.
Oh, bother. Why are you saying that? Now I feel like if there's gonna be rain,
You'll be
it's
fine.
coming my
Are
way.
you kidding me? It's Florida. It rains for like 5 minutes.
Whatever.
That's the worst
Yeah,
that's
it's
going to
true.
happen.
It's
You'll
true.
be
It's
fine.
gonna be nice and warm. I'm excited about it. So.
Well, have a good time, and we
Thanks.
expect a full report when you
Yes.
come back. We want, travel log and pictures.
And I know I'll be missing a lot around the county this weekend. So you had mentioned the Bay Paddle.
That's right, and you're going to be missing. We're going to have our special guest next week is going to be Councilman Pete Smith. So
Pete Smith.
You're going to miss
Smith
that,
in the house.
and that's your loss.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archive episodes online anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or Google Plus by searching Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next time.
You taught him how to hit a baseball.
Just like that. Set high!
How to hit a receiver.
Nice.
The strike zone. The net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?